If you're a Tormek user who struggles to set an accurate angle when sharpening your knives, then here's a solution for you. Introducing the KS-123 knife angle setter from Tormek. Just snap, set, and sharpen. Tom here at Sharpening Supplies, and today we've got our hands on the new KS-123 knife angle setter from Tormek. This is a huge improvement over the WM200 Angle Master. Now, the Angle Master, it's great for those single bevel tools like chisels, plane irons, and gouges, but it's a bit tricky to use when you're trying to sharpen knives. So the Angle Master, it references the angle off of the bevel, which can be difficult for knives because they usually have quite a small bevel. Now, the knife angle setter, this measures from the knife apex, so it doesn't matter what kind of bevel or even kind of secondary grind you've got on your knife. This will give you an accurate measurement every time. Plus, it shows you the angles in degrees per side, which is what we're more used to dealing with. The knife angle setter, it works alongside all of Tormek's knife jigs, the KJ45 centering knife jig, the KJ140 wide centering knife jig, and the SVM00 small knife jig. Tormek always strives to make their new accessories backwards compatible, and this is no exception. It will work great with any of Tormek's older knife jigs too. Once you've got your knife set up in your jig of choice, and we've got videos here that will show you how to use all of Tormek's jigs, then you're ready for the knife angle setter's super simple three-step process. Just snap, set, and sharpen. So step one is snap, and it just clips onto the universal support bar on the inside of the wheel, and we want to lay it down so that these three arms are close to or touching the wheel. Step two is set. You want to make sure that this side knob is loosened, and then you're going to take your knife in its jig, and then we're going to insert the knife into the V-shaped composite edge holder, and then we're going to push the knife down until the jig is against the universal support bar. Now we're going to tighten this knob back up and remove the knife. The knife angle setter is now calibrated to this knife in this jig, and I'll show you in a moment why that's so cool. Now that we've set the knife's protrusion, we want to make sure that these three legs are touching the wheel, so we're going to push down on them, and we're going to raise the universal support bar until our angle indicator shows us exactly what angle we want to be sharpening at. So I want to sharpen at 15 degrees here. Now that I've got that set up, I can tighten up the knobs on the universal support bar. Then step three is sharpen. So we just remove the knife angle setter, we can bring our knife back, and we're ready to sharpen. It's that simple. Now, once you've calibrated the knife angle setter to the knife and the jig that you're using, you can take the knife angle setter and you can use it to set the angle on any of the wheels. So if you like to do your initial grinding on the original grindstone, but then you like to polish your edge on the Japanese Waterstone wheel, then you can switch your wheels out and then use the jig to measure the same angle that you were sharpening before, and it doesn't matter if these two wheels are different diameters, the knife angle setter will adjust for that. The same if you want to go from the grindstone to the honing wheel, you can do that using the knife angle setter to easily make sure that you're maintaining that same angle throughout your entire sharpening process. So long as the three reference legs are in contact with the wheel that you're using when you adjust the angle, the knife angle setter will be able to accurately set your sharpening angle. If you switch knives or you adjust this knife in the jig, you will need to recalibrate the knife angle setter because you've changed the distance of the edge from the end of the jig. So if you sharpen knives on a Tormek, do yourself a favor and pick up a KS-123 knife angle setter. This is definitely something I'm going to start using pretty much all the time when I sharpen knives on my Tormek in my workshop at home. I really like how much easier it is to use than the WM200 Angle Master. Plus, I really like that once you've calibrated it to your knife, then you can use this throughout a range of different wheels, and it will be able to give you an accurate measurement so you can maintain that sharpening angle throughout the whole process, no matter what wheels you switch up and use. So if you're a Tormek user and you sharpen knives, will you be adding the KS-123 to your sharpening setup? Let us know. Also, if you're someone who's been considering getting a Tormek, is the KS-123 enough to persuade you and tip the balance towards getting a Tormek? Let us know. If you found this video useful, then please give it a like. It really helps us to reach new people who are interested in learning more about sharpening. And if you are new here, then please subscribe so you don't miss out on future sharpening content.